you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan of Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision.
Well,
there he goes.
There we go.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space. Great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. So the Rutgers Scarlet Knights offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's second down. The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get to there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pocket breaking down.
And
here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times in that loss last week. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was...
Turns on the jet, and he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game.
And you start to get that offense going.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
Yeah, he was on the ground. Down. He didn't fumble. Move on.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Quarterback on the keeper.
Ooh, 72, why you sucking?
On that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this. in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the air, it's Durant. Here comes the heat. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Well, these two have linked up for multiple touchdowns in this game. They had the look they liked. They're licking their chops, taking a shot down the field. We haven't seen too many incompletions when these guys have been trying to play throw and catch.
Finds a little space. Breaks into the open. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Durant. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the run. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Marches ahead.
Get in there.
He goes. Touchdown, Penn State. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's got it out.
Gotta be kidding me, what just happened?
Catch it. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers. Lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to
Get out of my way.
this team.
Get out of my way. Get out of my way.
We've seen this program stage
I got
memorable
one. Score
comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Oregon. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case...
Turning it on. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air. It's Durant. Gets it out quickly. He's into plus territory. Knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Got his man quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wall. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Not done, Junior.
At the 17. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Trying to escape.
Oh, you little rascal.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there. Understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first
Wasn't ready for you to do that.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Scarlet Knights with the 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He wants to go deep. Makes it.
Why don't you jump, freaking bum?
And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And
Try to undercut it and jump and intercept it.
The Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Out of the backfield, he's open. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to the ground.
Yeah.
And he takes
Not a single guy can get off the box.
Touchdown, Rutgers.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Durant. Makes the grab. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right?
Touchdown, Penn State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They'll leave it with the lone back. Powers through the defender. Stopped in the backfield.
What is going on?
3 yards on the play.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Craig. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Falls in the deep ball. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they won it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week it was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Right down the middle. It's in.
Right over his head.
This ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Took a shot as he threw.
Oh, 99.
I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can...
He's got it down the left. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He's going to fire deep.
Oh, my God. He caught that.
And they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Try to put it down.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He'll try the left side. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense When I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap.
Ow!
So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
So
Really? Oh, you put so much effort into that.
coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one. They're just playing with a ton of intensity.
Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. And the Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Love the location of the throw on that slant pass. Put it out in front of the receiver, put it on his face mask so he can catch it and try to advance.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half, it looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy's
going again.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self, kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it, kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
Here he comes inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Punts it out of the air. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
Come on. Ah, man.
Return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Their defense came up with a big stop now to see if they can turn it into points. Got it behind the line. It's Wade. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught behind the line. It's Cole. There he goes. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Well, in that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing, even when he's covered.
Touchdown, Penn State! A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities.
Whoa!
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
I see you.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. On target. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They get it.
Gotcha!
It pays off the sack at the 20.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
I screwed that up.
Example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Caught over the middle. It's Cole. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success...
Breaks into the open. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Working that left side now.
Nope.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
Hey, it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to
Oh,
do.
no.
Build the lead.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the...
Turning it on! Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Oh, my God.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to him.
I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of
Suckers.
contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference.
I'm going to take your receiver out. Whap!
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's open on the right.
Dot, boy.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Shit. It's already down. Andy stepped again.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Durant. Deep shot for the end zone. Touch.
Boom!
Penn State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. Happening in the SEC. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 31 over South Carolina. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. They made the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there take the positive yards, and never complain.
On On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they...
Oh, he's got some space. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer.
Good enough for a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll go to the ground.
How would I miss that?
Him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Snagged out of the air. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a throw downfield late.
What?
Reels it in down the left side. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Lets it go. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. And
there he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. they'll toss it to the left.
You really let a
Like a
fat
shot
lineman
knocking
catch
down
you?
for a loss of 5.
Try that again.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Try to get it to the edge. Find some fresh air. Turning on the Jets. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers,
31.
well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker.
Really?
This Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Direct snap. Picks up the first down. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Bust
and the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Here's a heat. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back.
Oh!
And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the 4th quarter.
Pass interference. Defense.
Just a...
Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November.
It's good, man.